Well, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Craven Something Scary, where it's all horror all the time. Well, you may be scratching your head right now and thinking to yourself, what's going on? This is not Saturday night. This isn't Monday night. This isn't Wednesday morning. No, it's a Sunday afternoon at 4 o'clock Central Time, 5 Eastern. What? Are we in the Twilight Zone? What are we doing? No, you're not in the Twilight Zone, ladies and gents. You're in the Craving Something Scary zone because, yes, I am live with you, kicking back with Craven on a Sunday afternoon, early evening, depending where you're at in the country. But in most places, it's the afternoon. If you're on the West Coast, it's prime time afternoon. It's like 2 o'clock. If you're in Colorado, it's 3 o'clock. So it's the afternoon. I'm going with the afternoon, folks. And so, yes, this is a very, very rare occasion. I had an opportunity to do a stream at this time of the day, which is never, it really doesn't really ever happen. And so I said, I missed you guys last night. I wasn't able to do a stream. For those of you who were coming around last night, lurking around the channel, hoping for a stream to pop up, and it did not. That's true. I missed you guys. It was weird. Honestly, it was really strange on a Saturday night not hanging out with you guys because we've been doing our Saturday night get-togethers for like a long time, months now. So it was really strange to not be at 9:30 hitting the stream with you guys. But just wasn't able to. Family stuff, things happen. Life happens, guys. I try to be as faithful and committed, and well, I am fully committed, but try to be as faithful as far as like timing goes for our streams and stuff. But I'm balancing the family, and I've got a lot of other commitments. You know how life is, guys. So, but I do my very best to try to keep things consistent. So, but anyway, I thought I would surprise you today with the stream at 4 o'clock. I've been looking forward to it. And maybe get the chance to meet some new folks. Maybe some folks that aren't normally on my night streams or my morning stream on Wednesdays. So let's jump in, guys. I'm not going to have a guest. Again, this is Kicking Back with Craven. When you see Kicking Back with Craven in the title, that basically is my cue to let you guys know that you got me, man. It's me and you. I'm just hanging out with my amazing subscribers, my amazing Cravenites, and it's a little more chill, a little more laid back than my crazy shows that I usually do with guests and insanity. But we're gonna have fun. Always gonna have fun. So I'm gonna jump into the chat before I get any further behind because I'm already like 9 minutes 9 minutes behind. I see Jennifer's here. What's going on, Jennifer Armstrong? Good to see you. Lisa's Complete Randomness. Love that name. Happy Sunday to you as well. Glad you are here. Make yourself at home. The Blackest Eyes. The Devil's Eyes. What's going on, Blackest Eyes? And Jen, what's up, Nicole? Good to see you here. Blackest Eyes says, when are we talking about the strangers? Stay tuned, Blackest Eyes. I'm not really prepared today to do a lot of talking about that. I won't have a lot to offer you, but I do know that there is activity in this franchise that's going on right now. So I will get back with you on that. Probably we may talk about that as early as later this week. Yeah, Denisha's in the house. What's going on? Dustin Hicks is here. Welcome, Dustin. Have we seen Courtney Cox's new Instagram video? Yes. I literally watched that about 15 minutes ago. Yep. Pretty cool. The marketing has already started. They're not even done filming. They got another week of filming to go, and they're already starting the marketing. We're getting started early, which I think it's smart. It's smart. Dustin asks if I can see. Am I allowed to post a link? No, sir, you are not, and it's not you personally. It's no one can. No one can post a link except myself and my moderators. So, yeah, no worries. Not a big deal. It's all good. Good question. It's a great question. But yeah, definitely check it out if you have not seen it yet. It's on Courtney Cox's Instagram. If you go to her Instagram account, she posted the video of it. It's really cool. It's a fun little video. Definitely check it out. Hawkins House of Horror. What is up, Justin? Good to see you, my friend. Welcome. Wayne is here at 7:02 in the morning in Sydney, Australia. So early, as fate would say. What are you doing? Yeah, I know. That is very early. Glad you're here. What's up, Conrad? What's up, Chucky Jordy? Good to see you. Glad you are here. Dustin, that's awesome. I'm sure Kay was saying he's always on top of it. Yeah, yeah, I try to be. I try to be. Every once in a while stuff gets around me, but I was able to see that one. I was able to check my social media and all my notifications before I started the stream. Hey, Larry, what's happening, sir? Good to see you. Marie, what's up, Marie? It's 11 p.m. Wow. It's getting late where you're at. That's awesome. Well, I'm glad you're here. Glad you're making time to be here at 11 p.m. Yes, Craven, what a surprise. Yeah, I thought I'd surprise you guys today. Yeah. What's up, Kirsten? Good to see you. I'm glad you're here as well. Grab a seat, cozy on up. We're going to be here for a little bit, just chatting. Jen says, I've been looking forward to this all day. Oh, Jen, thank you. I'm so glad. I actually have too. I really have. I missed last night. I missed seeing you guys, and it just felt weird. And so I'm really glad we're here. And I've been excited about it too. What's up, Memo Boy? What is shaking, man? Conrad, thanks for checking out my stream, Craven. I appreciate it. You're very welcome. I enjoyed it. Keep it up, man. Keep them coming. Lisa says, newbie here. Always like to hear Scream content. Well, Lisa, thank you again for coming. Welcome to the community. I think you'll find that this is a very loving, supportive community, very kind. Just to let you know, Lisa, I I have zero tolerance for toxicity and bullying and ugliness and rudeness and any adjective you want to think of that's just gross and nasty stuff that we don't want to tolerate. We're here to have fun. And my moderators know that this is a place, they know exactly the environment that I want to have. And so they're all helping me to keep that in the chat. And you're going to find the people here are just so nice, so friendly, and so welcoming. And so guys, if you guys have not yet in the chat, I'm literally 8, 9 minutes. I'm still like 8 minutes behind real time, just so you guys know I'm catching up. So if you guys have not given Lisa a warm welcome in the chat, I'm assuming you probably have already, but if you haven't, made a point to say hello and welcome Lisa, please do. Let her know the community that she's just stepped into and how amazing you guys are. And Lisa, if you like to come and hear Scream Talk, this is the place. I'm telling you, this is the place. And if you have any questions, certainly put them in the chat as I'll be scrolling through the chat here. And of course, try to get caught up. I rarely ever get caught up, just so you guys know. I'm usually always running 10 minutes behind, but I'll do my best. Okay. It's a one-man band. I'll do my best. But anyway, Lisa, again, welcome. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoy the stream. Kick back, have a good time, and please don't be a stranger, because tomorrow night, guys, just to let you know, while we're talking about this, streaming and things, tomorrow night's going to be a fun stream as well, because tomorrow at 9 o'clock tomorrow, 9 o'clock Central Time, Monday night, the 15th, tomorrow at 9 p.m. Central. I'm going to start a little early. I normally do 9:30. So those of you that are on the East Coast, maybe you'll be appreciative of a little earlier start time. We're going to do 9 p.m. tomorrow, but I'm going to have a couple of guests on. I will be having Maverick Media, my good friend Maverick joining. You guys know Maverick. And also Marcus from I Shot Him Six Times will both be joining me tomorrow night at 9 o'clock Central. So we're going to have a great time. I'm literally in the process of setting up that live stream. So it's not up on the channel yet, but it will be. So stay tuned. I'll have that up this evening. So Lisa, if you sorry about that, guys. Oof, man, my sleep schedule has been, well, there really isn't a schedule. Let's be honest. I have to. It's insane. I pulled 2 all-nighters this week. Literally going to bed at 6 in the morning one day, the next day at 7, so that I could get some video content done for you guys. And so I am literally sacrificing my sleep for all of you because I love you guys, and you guys are important to me. This channel is important to me. So, not complaining, just saying, cut me a little slack if I get a little occasional yawn in today. It's just been one of those weeks. But anyway, Lisa, thank you again so much, and I hope you'll come back tomorrow night if you can make it for the 9 o'clock stream. We're gonna have a great time. And I see you guys are already welcoming Lisa. I knew you were. I knew you'd do it. You guys are amazing, always. What's up, Greg? Welcome. And I see we've got, hold on a second, let me flag this so that I can come back into my spot. But I see a super chat's come in, and hold on a second. Let's see here. Super chats always come to the front of the line. Always, guys. I appreciate it. And here we go. Carter Scotland Allen with a $10 super chat. Carter, thank you so much, man, for your support of the channel, and that really helps out tremendously. It's very generous of you, Carter, to get this stream started today with a $10 super chat. All right, let's see what you got, Carter. I'm watching Halloween 4 through Resurrection, as well as Zombies H2 for the first time, leading up to ends and reviewing them all. Not a fan of 3 or 4. Well, Carter, first of all, I love the idea. I think it's great. And I highly encourage you guys to do the same thing. Like, if you haven't visited the Halloween films in a while, it's maybe ever. If ever, you definitely need to. But even if it's been like for like a few years, before Halloween Ends comes out, October 14th, there's plenty of time. It's literally 2 months from today. 2 full months to revisit this franchise. Go back, because I find it when you watch things a second or third time, things sometimes, and also depending how many years are in between them, perceptions change, guys. Our perspectives change. And oftentimes, a movie I wasn't really crazy about at one point, I'll go back and revisit it, and I'll be like, oh, you know what? This is better than I remember it, Or sometimes it's the opposite. Like, I'll have a movie that in my mind I really liked, and then I go back and I rewatch it, and I'm like, oh, what was it? What was it about this movie I love so much? What happened? So anyway, it's interesting to see what happens. But Carter, I love the idea of what you're doing, and I think it's great. Halloween 4 through Resurrection. There's some dark territory in there, but actually through Zombies H2 for that matter. But I will say this: of those films, of 4 through 5, 6, 7, 8, 4 through 8. My math is right. Oh no, hold on. No, that's not right. 4, 5, 6. Resurrection is 7, 8, 9. So 4 through 9. Halloween 4 in my book, hands down. Oh shoot, H2O's in there too. You know what? Don't worry. I'm doing everything off my head, and it's actually 10 because H2O's in there also. Between that stretch of road in the franchise, let's just say, for me, it's Halloween 4. Well, it's H2O. It's 4. I don't. 5 and 6, honestly, they have their moments. They're not like unwatchable for me. I can watch the Thorn trilogy and still appreciate things in 5 and some things in 6, even though a lot of things bug me like crazy about that in Halloween 6. Donald Pleasance is there. I mean, as long as Donald Pleasance is there, he's going to have my vote. But I really like H2O. After H2O, it's super dark territory for me. That's when we hit Resurrection and then the two zombie films. Those three films, I could just, in my mind, I could just assume not even be around. I never watched them. I never rewatched them. I've watched them once, and that's it. And I never want to watch them again. So I could live without those three films personally, just me personally. But I love 4. I love Resurrect. I love 4. I love not Resurrection. I love 4 and H2O, and I like 5 and 6. Don't love them, but I can watch them and still enjoy them. But anyway, that's cool, Carter. I look forward to checking out your reviews, man. And let's see here for Carter for your super chat, man. Let's see here. What do we got? I think it's time for a little Sunday lounge music, man. Let's fire it up. Here we go.
When the eloquence escapes me, that logic ties me up and takes me. That's true.
Oh, yes. God. I love the crazy clips. And by the way, I have like 4 or 5 clips that I'm working on right now for August that'll be coming out soon. So I've got some new clips coming very, very soon, my friends. So stay tuned. All right, just to catch up here back to the chat. Again, guys, I am behind, so just bear with me. If you have a super chat, I do get a notification. It'll flag me in StreamYard, and I will jump ahead back to your comments. So, but for everyone else, I'm coming through the line here. And Jennifer says, "Thank you, Craven. So happy to have something to listen to while driving." Well, that's fantastic. I'm glad to be your drive time entertainment, Jennifer. You know, for a long time growing up, I wanted to be a DJ. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to do talk radio, and yeah, I wanted to be a talk radio guy. So, in a way, that's kind of what I always envisioned. People driving their cars listening to me. So, Jennifer, you're fulfilling that amazing dream of a child from childhood. Thank you for telling me that. I appreciate it. Memo Boy says, Craven, what horror movie would you like to be in as an actor? Scream 96, maybe? Oh, gosh. Of course, Scream 96. Like, if I have the DeLorean from Back to the Future and I could go back in time, absolutely Scream 96 to be in that iconic film, my favorite film of all time, then heck yeah. But frankly, if it was something new, it would still be Scream. You know, I know Wes is gone. It wouldn't be the same. But, yeah, it would be a Scream film for sure. Hey, Russell, what's going on? Russell says, what's up, everyone? I smashed that like button before I came in this awesome stream and chat. Well, thank you for Russell for doing that. And speaking of which, guys, look, we've got 42 people in the stream and 34 likes. Guys, if you want to help this stream and you want to help me and this channel continue to grow, if you would smash that thumbs up button right now. We're at 46 people watching, 37 likes. It's going up. Thank you, guys. That would be huge, because what happens is if you hit that like button while we're streaming live, that will actually tell YouTube that you guys are having a good time, that you're enjoying the content, and they will actually send this out to more people. It will pop up as a recommended stream. So you guys can actually help bring brand new people here to the channel just by clicking that thumbs up button. That's it. So thank you guys for doing that. And Russell, thank you, my man, for doing that as well. I appreciate you guys. Really do. It really helps. Eric, what's going on, Eric? I met John Carpenter and Grace Van Diem earlier today. What? Fantastic. Listen, I hope you told John Carpenter that we need him to come back and direct the next Halloween film. Because Halloween Ends comes out, the franchise will go quiet for probably I'm saying 3 years. 3 to 5 years. I think 5 years is pushing it. And if this movie, I'll tell you this, if Halloween Ends makes over $200 million in the box office, and I personally think it will, because as of this point, as far as we know, they're not going to be dropping it on a streaming platform like they did with Kills, which is why Kills only did 150 in my opinion, not 200. But I'm just saying this: if they break 200 million again and get back to the 2018 type numbers, there's a new Halloween film in 3 years max. Write it down, guys. It's a done deal. Now, I don't know what kind of Halloween movie. I don't know if it's going to be an anthology or if it's going to be a Michael Myers film. I think it'll be Michael Myers. Personally, a new Michael Myers. There'll be no Laurie Strode, Allison Strode, none of that. Malika Akkad, who's the son of Mustafa, who has the rights to everything. He'll sell it out. He'll sell try that again. He'll get a contract with a new film company, not Blumhouse. I mean, it could be Blumhouse, I guess. If this thing does over 200 million, they could. But I suspect it'll be someone new, some new blood will come in and do a new film. Again, I've been saying it. I'm advocating for it already. I want Ty West to direct the next Halloween film. I absolutely would love it. And the next Friday the 13th film, by the way. He's my favorite slasher director right now in the business. So, anyway, that's awesome, Eric. Congratulations on meeting them both. That's really, really cool. All right. What's up, Larissa? Welcome. Good to see you here. Larissa says, "Are you worried that Courtney is finished, or are they all finished soon? I'm worried, as you know, she's my favorite." I do know she's your favorite. No, I'm not worried at all because she's been filming for a lot for several weeks. So over a month, she's been seen on set and filming. So no. They wrap on the 22nd is when they wrap on the 22nd. And my buddy Chris from Discover Montreal, who we're in contact pretty much almost daily, he was sending me some photos even last night, really late, about how they've cleared out certain areas. I think of the campus and things where they were filming at. They've already got all of the Blackmore University stuff pulled down, and it's like just couldn't even tell it was there. So they're wrapping up for the film. Like they're wrapping up the film. They literally have again just 1 week left of shooting. So, and they film these movies out of order. It's not in sequential order. So I think it's completely fine. And I would not be worried at all, Larissa, about that, because just because they got Gale scenes done, that just means that the scenes they're filming these next 7 days or what have you, 8 days, are just going to be other shots that they need to get done from other parts of the film. So no, not at all. I wouldn't be worried. What's up, Nola Ray? Good to see you here. Good to see you. All right, let me try to catch up a little bit. What's up, Val? The General. The General has arrived, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, well, she arrived like 15 minutes ago. That's how far behind I am. What's up, Coop? Coop Diouf in the house. What's going on, man? 2 days of being a year older. Well, happy belated birthday, Coop. It's awesome, man. Glad you're here. Good to see you. Okay, Hawkins says, watch the Black Phone for the first time last night. You know, I'm watching it soon because I just found out a couple of days ago. I was one of you guys here on the channel, in the chat, had mentioned that it's on Peacock now. You can stream it for on Peacock. So, guys, here's what I'm thinking. All right, so this is for all you in the chat, and tell me what you guys think, especially my Cravenites, because you guys are the ones that I know always are so faithful to come to these things. I got a lot of watch parties I'm scheduling. I'm in the process of scheduling them. I'm reaching out to some folks to be on panels. So stay tuned. You're about to hear a bunch of plethora of watch parties. In fact, I'm going to be doing a watch party this week on Friday morning. That's right. On Friday morning, I'm going to be doing a watch party. So stay tuned. I'll be making announcements this week. If you're subscribed to the channel and you've hit that bell notification, because I will be setting up posts and streams, and I'll be making announcements on the community tab. So anyway, I've not seen the black phone. All right. And I know some of you in the chat have not yet seen it as well. A lot of you have. But here's what I'm thinking, and I want you to tell me in the chat. I'm going to catch up, and I'll find out if you guys want to do this. Because I love to do content here that I know you guys want and you're going to want to see. All right, I make this for you guys. Right, that's why I do this. And so I'm thinking of having a black phone watch party now that it's on Peacock and it's free. So anyone who has Peacock can watch it without having to rent it. I think I'm going to do a watch party. It'll be a first time watch for me. So you guys can see my initial first time reaction to the movie. And I may try to, have some folks on the panel that have never seen it as well. I know it's getting harder to find those because it's been out for a while. So tell me in the chat, guys, if you would like to do that, because I may move some of my Craven films. I may not get all 5 movies in the last 2 weeks. That's kind of really not realistic if you think about it. So it's not enough time. But don't worry, I'm going to still do the 5 Craven watch party movies. We're just going to do some of those in September. All right. So don't worry. I'm getting all 5 movies are going to be done, as well as our members only watch party for Your Next, which is coming up. I'll be scheduling that for probably not this coming week we're getting into now, but the following week we'll be having the watch party. So guys, if you are not a channel member, I haven't mentioned this yet, but if you're not a channel member, this is the time to do it. You can hit that join button right now. It's right next to the subscribe button. And you can have 5 levels of membership, all with different things. Check it out. But if you become a channel member right now on this live stream or streaming, I'll be able to welcome you to the Cult of Craven, which is it's just, we're having fun with it. It's the Cult of Craven, and you'll become a Cravenite. So everyone on this stream right now in the chat whose name is green, who's lit up in the chat, and they have a skull by their name, those are channel members. Those are Cravenites. They are individuals that support this channel with their hard-earned dollars every single month. And you can become one of them. And if you are a channel member, you will get an invitation for a members-only watch party. No one else is invited. No one else can come. You have to be a channel member for Your Next. The film Your Next is this month's channel member's choice, because every channel member gets to submit a title, and we spin the random wheel, and wherever it lands on, that's the movie we watch the following month. And whoever's name it lands on, whose movie it lands on, that person gets to join me on camera on the panel to watch their movie, their choice. So it's a lot of fun. We do it once a month. So if you join right now, you can get an invitation to join us for this month's watch party, and you'll be able to vote for a movie for September and possibly join me on the panel. So anyway, if you want to join, this is the time to do it. And I can thank you live in real time and give you my favorite special greeting that I do for all new channel members. All right. So just want to mention that to you guys if you're not yet a member. Saw Nope last night. Top movie five. Okay, good. That's no. I haven't seen Nope either. I decided to wait on streaming for Nope, but I'm very excited. I'm staying away from reviews and any commentary on it. Let's see here. What's going on, Carrie Crave Cinema? Well, hey, Lisa, welcome to the Craven Haven. Love it. Good to see you here. All right. Lisa's Complete Randomness. Thanks, everyone. Love it. Stu lives. Oh, boy, guys. Now, Lisa, I don't know if you know this or not, but if you don't, you're going to know right now that I am not only the owner and creator of this channel, but I'm also the conductor of the Stew Train. That's right, the Stew Train, my friend. So let me just tell you, you are right at home. You are at the place where Stu Mocker resides year-round, always on this channel. So guys, you know what we got to do? We got to get it up. So let's go. Get it up.
Yeah! I'm ready, baby! Get up! Get up! Get up! Get up! It was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. And Lisa, that was for you right there, my friend. Hey, that's how we roll. That's how I roll over here on the channel. That's how we roll here with the Cravenites. Yes, yes, yes. We are on that Stew Train. Dustin says, that's right. There's too much negativity in the world. Absolutely. We don't tolerate that. Not here on this channel. No, we can't control. You can't control what other people do. You can't control what people say. You can't control what people think. And if you try to do that, all you're going to do is frustrate yourself. You're going to drive yourself crazy. And so the quicker that we can all realize, and this applies to not only the stream and our community here, but this applies to life, guys, to your lives and my life in general, is that the quicker that we can learn and be conscious and aware that we cannot control, what people think, what people say, what people do. And rather than worry and stress on that, if we can just turn our energy inward and just focus on what we can control, what we directly can do, our behavior, our reactions to others, all of these things, if we center our attention there and we laser focus on that, our lives will be much less stressful. Because ultimately, you can only control what you say, what you do, how you react. And that goes for all of us. So for this channel, I can control that. And that's a nice thing. Moderators help control that. Jen, Carrie, the General, Valerie, those are my three my three central leads. They are the ones they are the balancing of the force in the chat. Of course, you guys are so awesome. There's really, it's really about those that are coming to try to mess with things that we have to watch out for, but that doesn't happen very often. But the point of it is, this is one thing we can control, is that we're going to be positive. I'm going to be positive. That doesn't mean I'm not going to call out things I don't like. It doesn't mean I'm not going to say, I didn't think this was good in a movie. I thought this could have been done better. I'm going to do that because I've always told you guys, and I commit to this. I'm going to be 100% truthful to you. I'm not going to come in and ever tell you what I think you want to hear so that you'll stay longer or that you'll, not leave or whatever. That's not how I am. All right. There may be some content creators, that's what they do, but that's not me. That's just not who I am. And I've always promised you that. So I will always be 100% honest and truthful with you when I share my thoughts and my perspectives on film, on life in general, whatever it is. All right. The truth is, I know it to be. That's the way I put it. All right. So, and it's the same way here. We're gonna, while we'll call out things that we need to call out, but at the end of the day, this is a place to come to have a good time. That's what I want. Everyone is welcome. Everyone has a voice here. Everyone is accepted. We love you. We accept you. We appreciate you. We support each other, and we lift one another up. All right. So that's what this channel is about, and I'm so happy that you guys are all here and being a part of that because you're all contributing to that. That's the key. Everyone here that is kind to one another in this chat. You guys are all supporting the vision that I have when I started this thing, for this to be a community where people matter more than movies. People matter more than opinions, and you and I can have a completely opposite view, and we respect one another. We appreciate each other's differences, and at the end of the day, it's okay. It doesn't change anything, and that's awesome. That's what I think we need more of in this world, in all realms of life. So, all right, guys, I'll get back to chat. I just had to share a little bit of what's on my heart, and that's what Kicking Back with Craven's about. Is me and you guys just kind of kicking it real, talking, breaking things down at a different level, a little lower key, not quite as insane as my night streams typically are, but still a lot of fun. I hope you guys are still having a lot of fun. All right, what's up, Bobby Joe? I'm going to get back to the chat here so before I get further and further behind. Let's see. Dustin Kimball. What's up, Dustin? All right. What's going on, Motor Triplet? Welcome to the stream. Glad you're here. Austin, what's happening, my man? Austin in the house. Have I seen Bodies, Bodies, Bodies? I have not seen this movie. I'm glad you loved it. What's interesting is that this was a movie that I was, and I guess I have to say, until I see it, I still will remain skeptical of. But I have to say this, that I have heard, and again, I don't watch reviews. You know me, I don't do spoilers. You guys know that. If you're new on the stream, you may not know that. This is a spoiler-free channel. I post theory videos. I post set location photos. I do all that. And I will talk about rumors all day long because rumors are just rumors. All right, that's all they are until they're proven to something else. So I will absolutely talk about rumors all day. But I don't do spoilers. A spoiler is something verified. It's a leak. It's a literally verified scene, verified whatever. And I say, oh, guys, this is what's going to happen in this movie that comes out in 6 months. No. That's not what I'm about. And I do know there are spoiler channels that's what they do, and that's fine. They completely have the right to do that, and their audience likes that. Their audience prefers that. This, my friends, is not what I do. I don't do spoilers. So, and the spirit of that, Austin, I have not watched or will not watch reviews of the movie, even non-spoiler reviews. I won't watch movie reviews of it. I don't want to hear commentary. In fact, whenever I was on the Lethal Collective, not this last one on Friday, but Monday, when all the guys were in, all four of us were there, I literally turned my volume off on my headset when Fate, because Knight hadn't seen it yet, and neither had I, but Fate and Jake have seen it. And so they were talking about it. So I just turned my volume down because I didn't want to hear even their comments. But I'm okay with someone saying, I loved it, it was good, whatever. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about any kind of specifics. But here's the good news, Austin, and why my perspective or my concern is starting to turn more towards optimism, because I've heard nothing but good things about it. Now, I'm sure there's people that don't like it, and it's with any movie. But the overall consensus in the circles that I run in are saying that it was a very good murder mystery. It was an excellent whodunit. And guys, if you've been here a while, you know I'm all about whodunits. Scream is a whodunit you know, bathed or not bathed, but what would you call it? Dressed in. That's the word. It's a whodunit dressed in a slasher film, in a murder, in a horror film, and that's why I love the Scream films. Well, that's not the only reason, but that's one of the big appeals. In any of these films, urban legend, Cry Wolf, all these old school whodunits that came out, after Scream. Any of these type films, I love them. I love them. So Bodies is starting to make me get more excited about it as I hear people say this is a great horror movie. I mean, a great whodunit. Craven Nation, that's right. Coop says, I found my mom's new credit card. Coop, no, no. You crack me up, man. Oh my gosh, Coop. Well, Coop, I can neither advise nor give advice on whether you should use that for a super chat. I can't weigh in on that one, brother. That's up to you, man. That's hilarious. That's so funny. Cult of Craven. Oh, hey, listen. Thank you, Conrad, for that hashtag, because guys, this is the first live stream I've been on that I can share the news. I have launched, finally, guys. At your request, multiple requests, I have launched the official Cult of Craven merchandise line on my channel. Yes, guys, right now, you can purchase Cult of Craven merchandise. It is done. I went crazy with it too. Not just shirts and hoodies. I mean, you got cell phone cases and tote bags and stickers and socks, swim trunks, leggings. It's through the friggin' roof. All right. So this, guys, I went all out on. So right here, I'm going to put a link in the chat right here. This, I'm just posting it now. It's coming up on the stream. That is a direct link, guys. Right now, you can go, as we're on the live stream, you can actually purchase this while we're talking and let me know that you made a purchase to get yourself some genuine Cult of Craven merchandise. Guys, here is the official logo. Look at that. This was created by Carrie Crave Cinema and Jacqueline Elaine, who I know she hasn't been in the chat in a while, but she's coming back. She's been real busy. But they both created this design. We got the Cult of Craven at the top. We got the black hooded figure with my logo, channel logo, in the middle of the chest. We have railroad tracks here. You can make that out. And guys, those are the Stew Train railroad tracks. Yes, that is signifying the Stew Train. And then, of course, at the bottom here, welcome to the inner circle. Because if you are a channel member, you are a Cravenite, you're in the inner circle. So guys, this is available right now. The link is in the chat. And I would love it if you guys went and got a shirt or a sticker or even anything and were to send me a picture of you with the Cult of Craven merch in hand or on your body, whatever you prefer. I love it. I would love that. So it's out there, guys. In case you didn't know, this is the first stream I've shared it. It is available. And I will tell you one last thing regarding that. If you are a channel member, if your name is in green and you are a Cravenite, you get a discount for 1 week only. You get a 10% discount off of all of the merchandise you purchase on the channel, on the website. I have that promotion ends. The last day you can do it is Thursday. It's this Thursday. It is a promotion I started last Thursday. And so if you're a channel member, you get 10% off. I give a special discount code at checkout. If you're not a Cravenite and not a channel member, if you join the channel on this live stream, you will get that. I will get you that membership, that 10% off code, so that you can go get your Cult of Craven merchandise at a discount. All right, so there it is, guys. Get your shirts, get your merch, and become a channel member on this live stream, and I'll give you a discount of 10% off. All right. Katie's in the house. What's up, Katie? From Popping the Popcorn. Says, I'm coming in. I'm at work counting the trays down. Okay. All right. Good to see you, Katie. as always. And JJ's in the house. What's up, JJ? Man, having a great turnout today. Man, averaging around, I've been holding steady around 50 people on a Sunday afternoon. That's pretty cool. That's awesome. Again, guys, we're at 57 thumbs up. If you haven't smashed that like button, please do so because the counts are getting higher the more you guys do it. I love it. All right, let's see. Who else do we got? What's going on here? Oh, I see we got ourselves super chats come through here. Hold on a second. What's up, Maverick Media? Maverick's going to be joining me, guys, again tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Central. Maverick Media will be on the panel. We're going to be talking about our biggest fears and biggest hopes for Scream 6 and Halloween Ends. Biggest fears and biggest hopes. It's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure you guys are here for that. Okay. And I got a super chat. Let me get to my super chat here because you guys go to the front of the line. So let's do that. Got a couple of super chats here to get to. I'm just now catching up, guys. Hang on. Bear with me. I'm so far behind on the chat. It's embarrassing. I'm like 30 minutes behind. So I'm gonna. Oh, and I see Marcus is here. Hey, Marcus is here. All right, man. So I shot him 6 times. Don't forget. My right there. What's up, Marcus? Good to see you, man. I'm so behind on the chat, dude. Marcus and Maverick Media. Both of these guys. I shot them 6 times. Maverick Media on the stream tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Central. We're going to be talking again our biggest fears and our biggest fears and biggest hopes for Halloween Ends and Scream 6. All right. Oh my gosh, I'm so far behind. I had no idea I was this far behind. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, guys. So I got some super chats here I'm going to get to, and I'm going to do these in order. Okay. And by timestamp. So here we go. Here we go. First one we got here was from Slashing It with Matt, which I love that name, by the way. Hi, Craven. Thanks for the inspiration. Well, thank you, Matt. Man, listen, if I can inspire anyone or help anyone today who's maybe struggling to just keep on fighting, keep moving forward. That's what, man, nothing brings me more joy than that. And you're very welcome, Matt. Thank you, my friend, for you being a part of this community here. I appreciate your support and supporting me and my channel and being here in the chat and in this community. So Matt, for you, my friend, it's time for a little Sunday Bobo. So let's kick it off with Thigh Grabbing Screamer. Here we go.
I'm gonna make your Bobo bounce right now.
Yeah. Thank you, Matt. Seriously, I appreciate your support. That means so much. That means so much. Really does. And speaking of support, man, Katie's popping in here from Popping the Popcorn with a $2 super chat. Happy Sunday, my dear friend. You're so amazing. Katie, man, thank you very much. You're too kind. You're amazing, too. I really sincerely mean it when I say I appreciate our friendship so much. And it's such a joy. And I've been enjoying hanging out with you so much on these watch parties and over on Knight's channel and in here and just chatting throughout the week on Instagram and stuff. And really, I look forward to our chats every day. So thank you, Katie. You're awesome. And you're amazing as well. And you know what? Let's keep the Bobos flowing. How about we go with, let's go with Bobo number 2 here for Katie for a $2 super chat. Bobo number 2.
Gonna make your bubbles bounce. Get ready.
I don't know. I hope you guys laugh at that. I still laugh at it. I mean, here's the thing. Every time I've not threatened, but like talked about taking them down or stopping the Bobos, you guys always tell me keep the Bobos. So I hope that I'm trusting you guys on that because I still think they're hilarious. But I am going to be getting some new clips in. I literally I just got to edit them. I've got like 4 or 5 right now. I just got to edit them down to the right time length, and so I'll have some ready for tomorrow night on the stream. So if you want to see some funny new clips for super chats, come back tomorrow night at 9 p.m. because I have some for you for sure. All right. And let's see here. We got some more super chats here to get to. I'm just kind of going in order of the timestamp. Wow, looky here, Colby. Colby with a $20 super chat. That is so generous of you, Colby. Thank you. Wow. Now I see there's not a comment, and that's fine. If you were just if you, I just wanted to let me know, just for some reason, if you had a comment or that you wanted to or a question that you wanted to put in. If it didn't come through, please do leave me a message in the chat. We'll make sure and get that on the screen. But if you didn't, and you just wanted to send that in as a thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. That is very generous of you. My goodness. Wow. Thank you, Colby. You know what? For that requires a really, really special clip because what a generous super chat. You know what we're going to do, guys? This is the month of August. This is the month that I am celebrating Wes Craven because he was born in this month and he passed away in this month as well. And so it's only fitting that we celebrate him. And that's why we're doing a lot. I'm going to do some Wes Craven watch parties. Going to have some more, at least 1 or 2 more Wes Craven focused streams as well. But Colby, for your super chat, let's talk about Wes here, and let's hear from Wes Craven himself. Colby, this is for you. Thank you so much for your super chat.
What I think is you're dealing with fear. Basically, you're dealing with fear, and you have to get through to those fears. And in that way, you have to know what people are really afraid of these days, as opposed to even 10 years ago. And then you have to cross the line so that you can elucidate those fears in a way, put them into a film in a way that goes beyond necessarily good taste or what is proper in the society to speak about, or what the MPAA feels comfortable allowing you to do. You have to go into those sort of forbidden areas. And so you're probably off the blocks. You're going to be making a film that's upsetting to adults and to the establishment. Some people often ask me, why do people want to go and be scared? And my answer is that people don't want to go and be scared. They are scared. That we have resident fears, from real things. I mean, let's not forget real life, So the reason I think this works for kids is that those fears are evoked in these movies and brought out in the course of the story in a way that it has some resolution at the end.
Wow, what an amazing filmmaker and just amazing person. Wow, so awesome. For you, Wes, that is for Wes, and will never be forgotten. We've got his films to live forever. His legacy will live forever. And as long as I have this channel, as long as I'm here, he will live forever on this channel. I will never let anyone forget Wes Craven. And so anyway, thank you, Colby, again, for such a generous super chat. You have no idea. That means so much, and it really helps the channel immensely. Thank you. And speaking of more of you guys and your generosity, the Bearded Entertainment's coming in with a $5 super chat. Eric, what's up, dude? Just wanted to say hey, and I miss everyone. Man, listen, I miss you too, Eric. I seriously, man. Wow, just I really do. I look forward to having you back on soon, and when we can have some time together again, have you back on the panel. And I understand why. I know the situations going on and all, but yeah, man, I miss you too. I know everyone misses you, buddy. So we're going to be getting together soon though, because we are going to be doing a table reading of Eric's wrote a script about Stu Macher. a Stu script, basically, and one of the scenarios of how Stu Macher survived and where he's been. And anyway, I'm not going to give any too much away on the right now, but I will tell you guys that as part of the Wes Craven celebration month, in honor of him and his characters, we're going to be doing a table reading of the script. Eric and myself, there's going to be some others that are going to be involved as well. Brett James Bishop, you guys know really well on the channel, is going to be the voice of Ghostface, I believe, in this. And we're still working out logistically who's going to do what. But stay tuned. Again, it's an event that I'll be setting up, and once we get the date locked in, and I'll be talking a lot more about it. But Eric, thank you, my friend, for your super chat, buddy. I miss you too, man. And I look forward to being able to get you back in the saddle, man, again, very, very soon. And let me just say this, man, that whenever you do come back on the channel, I know everyone's going to be there. Are you guys, let me ask you guys in the chat, are you going to be there when we do this table reading, this script reading for Stu Macher's survival? Because I sure as heck am going to be there. Eric's going to be there. Brett's going to be there. And a lot of others are going to be there. Are you going to be there? Let's be there. Let's go. All right, let's get it up. Everybody sing it out. Oh, yeah. I hope you guys were all singing out there in the chat. I was. I know Eric was. And if Marcus is still here from I Shot Him 6 Times, I know Marcus was singing that from the rooftops. I love hearing him sing that. It's so fun. So Eric, man, thanks again, buddy. Really appreciate you, buddy, as always. And I look forward to reuniting very, very soon. And we got another super chat coming in from the Genical. What's up, Genical? Jen Warner with a $5 super chat. In honor of Coop, I'm using my mom's credit card, but she actually gave it to me to use. That's awesome. Jen, you crack me up. That's so cool. Well, Jen, thank you for your super chat, my friend, really. And Coop, dude, Coop Diouf. Look at there. Jen, taking care of it for you, man. Spotting you a 5, buddy, so you didn't have to use your mom's credit card on the stream. Well done, because the last thing that we need to happen to your mom, Coop, we don't need you to cause any
emotional damage
by using her credit card. So don't do it. Thank you, Jen. You are awesome, as always. That's so fun. I love it. Oh, my gosh. Oh, and look here. There you go. Eric says, I'll be there. And look here. Look at Marcus coming in with a $5 super chat. Thank you, buddy. Everyone tune in tomorrow night. Absolutely. You don't want to miss Craven's reaction. Oh, hold on a second. Let me read this again. Everyone tune in tomorrow night. You won't want to miss Craven's reaction. And that's all I'm going to say. Oh, no. No spoilers. Sorry. I'll be there. Sing it, Marcus. That's hilarious. Okay. So, guys, that's another level of intrigue right now. You guys have got to, because I don't know what Marcus has up his sleeve. But, he's got something up his sleeve. And all I know is this, because him and I haven't talked about anything related to like this. I know that Marcus just got back, or is coming back now, from Monster Mania. I think it's the name of it. Anyway, it's one of the Monster Con or whatever, Monster Mania Con. I don't know, Marcus. I'm beginning to wonder. You may have something up your sleeve indeed, my friend. I'm excited to see what that's going to be. So, guys, come check it out. I don't even know what it's going to be. I'm going to be surprised. So, I'm very intrigued, though, Marcus. And, Marcus, man, for you, buddy, let me just tell you what. I love when Marcus likes to pitch in. He's a great helper. And so nothing is more appropriate than this now with his super chat.
Well, I didn't know you wanted to get involved with the discussion, Mr. Helper.
Marcus, thank you, my friend. I hope you guys were singing. Oh yeah, I was singing. Conrad says I was singing. Blackest Ass says I'll see. I'll try to be there. I got you. That'll be awesome. Yeah, I'll be there. Katie's gonna be there. Yeah, Conrad says a stew script. Can't wait to hear it. Oh yeah, it's gonna be amazing. Trust me. You don't want to miss it. Once we get it set, I'll be sharing it and giving it a lot of promotional time so that you guys can all come and be there. Lisa says, I hope I can make it tomorrow. I'll work late at the grocery store. Well, I hope you can too. Lisa, here's the thing. I don't know how late you work at the store, but I can tell you this. My streams, they tend to go long. So, okay. So we'll see. I'll start at 9. And if you are, at Central Time, and if you're home before midnight, I can almost guarantee with having Maverick and Marcus on, we're going to be talking about lots of stuff. So I think there's a good chance I'll be on even when you get home. So definitely come, stop in and see. I suspect I'll still be streaming, unless you get off like late, like way past midnight or something. Then that may not. But yeah, definitely come check it out. All right, let me get back to the stream. I'm gonna skip forward here a little bit on the stream here. Oh, real quick, I see here Colby did send a message in. Here we go, Colby, who sent me that generous super chat just a moment ago. Let's see. I know we will all analyze these movies, and some criticize. Goes on. Can we just be thankful that Ghostface will be back on screen, and hopefully Stu will be behind the mask? Can I get a Stu? Get it up, Steven. Oh, absolutely. Colby, you absolutely can, my friend. And I agree 100%. As much as I have some concerns about Scream 6, there are some things I'm a little bit nervous about. But it's still, at the end of the day, it's a new Scream movie. The fact that we have a Scream film is that they've come back and they're being made. That is something we should all be thankful for if you're a Scream fan. I am very thankful for it. And I'm very optimistic too. I think this movie has the potential, I've said it a million times, it has the potential to be better than 5. I really think it can be better than 5. So, absolutely, man. So we're actually going to get it up, my friend. So Colby, here we go. Everybody else on that Stu train, let's get it up. Let's go.
Yeah! I'm ready, baby!
All right, let's sing it with Stu. Here we go.
Get up!
Get up.
Get up!
Get it up.
Get up!
Get it up.
Get up!
Get it up.
It was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. Conrad says, I can't wait to get some new merchandise. I'll be getting some phone cases and shirts. All right, man. That is awesome. Fantastic. Well, let me know whenever you get the merch. I would love to see pics of it. Love it. All right. Thank you again, Colby. I appreciate it, man. That's right, Katie. Don't forget that thumbs up. Absolutely. Much appreciated. Jason Dyer's in the house. What's up, Jason? Good to see you, man. Jason said, I just smashed that thumbs up. Heck yeah. Thank you, buddy. Good to see you. What's up, Extron? Extron Gaming's in the house as well. Aw, Dustin. We need more people like Craven in the world. Man, that's really sweet. Thank you. Thank you so much, buddy. What's up, Tiana? Good to see you. Hey, Craven, it's been a while. It has been with the live stream. I know. It's been a while, but it's great to see you. How are you doing? Checking in on your videos from time to time. Yep. You always have a good opinion and information. Well, thank you, Tatiana. That's very sweet. I appreciate you being here and saying hello. It's so nice. I've missed you for sure. I'm doing good. I'm doing really well. Things are good. Life is good. Family's good. Staying super busy. And YouTube's doing good. So everything The full circle's doing good. And I appreciate that so much. I try to bring you guys what I believe is to be worthy information and that's worthy of your time to talk about. And thank you. I'm glad. I appreciate you that you think I have a good opinion on stuff. That's nice. Thank you. Tell me more. No, I'm kidding. I appreciate it. What's up? It's dark. Good to see you here as well. Now it's dark is in the house. Awesome. Oh, let's see here. Dr. Aaron's checking in. What's up, Dr. Aaron? Good to see you, my friend. Keith Hacker's in the house. You guys still say love the Bobos? Love. Good. Yeah, the Bobos will probably eventually start to be merged out, but for now, you guys have said that you guys want to hang around. So, Dustin, Lethal Collective rocks. Yeah, it does. Thank you. Always make you laugh. Love the opposing viewpoints. Yep. Yeah, if you guys have not checked out, if you're new here and you have not seen the Lethal Collective, I know what that's all about. I don't know if Jen, if you're still here or not, but if you wouldn't mind, or Jen, Jenical, if you're still here, if anyone could put a link to my moderators, could put a link to the Lethal Collective page, that would be awesome. I would appreciate it. If you're new here on the stream and you have not subscribed to the Lethal Collective, it's what it is it's myself along with Killjoy Jake, Fate Decided, and the Night Watch. And the four of us came together months ago, the end of last year, and we launched our own channel in January called the Lethal Collective. And we stream twice a week, and we talk about horror movies, general horror talk. We do Q&As, and it's the four of us together with our ideas and our opinions and views on the subject matter we're talking about. And we all come together to do it. So thank you, Dustin. I'm glad you enjoy the Lethal Collective streams. I do too. Very much. Greg says, I thought I was a channel member, but I never light up green. You know, Greg, I'm going to double check that because I know that you are a patron for sure. I know you're a patron from the Patreon site. I know you're definitely a patron. I don't know that you're also a channel member though. I believe I'll double check my channel member stuff, but I think that's why. Because in order for it to show up green here, you have to be actual channel member, which is done through YouTube, where you join button, and it's because it's all integrated into YouTube. So that's the difference between the patron and the channel members. So that's probably why, Greg, because you are a supporter of the channel on Patreon, 100%, and I appreciate that very, very much. Dr. Aaron says, I'm listening while driving home from work. You know, that's awesome. You're the second person that's been listening while driving. I think it's great. Love it. Conrad says, I can't wait for Texas Frightmare. Yeah, that should be out. That should be April of next year. Yeah. Oh, I know. Dustin says it would be amazing to see Dewey and Gail back together as a couple living in New York City. I know. A detective. Wouldn't that be? And wouldn't that have been amazing? I know. Yep. Dustin says, no, we need Bobos. Okay. I hear you. Thank you, Jen. Jen is got a link here. So, yep. Thank you, Jen. That's to the Lethal Collective. So if you have not subscribed, guys, please click the link. Go over there and subscribe. Uh-oh. Now Dark says that link didn't work. Uh-oh. We'll double check the link here. We'll double check the link and see. And we'll make sure we get the right one in there. Sometimes these links are funny. Not in a ha-ha way. Just fun. Finicky. Let's see here. I'll post it too, Jen, just in case. All right, here we go. Here's the link. This should take you there. Check it out. That should be the link that takes you there to the Lethal Collective. So between Jen and I, one of these should work, hopefully. So yeah, do me a favor, guys. Go check it out. Click the link, subscribe if you have not yet. We are at 765 subscribers. We are so close to 1,000, guys. We are knocking on the door of hitting 1K. And when we hit 1,000 over there, we're going to launch a merchandise line. We're going to launch, we have a lot of things planned. It's going to be very special stuff for you guys. Channel memberships, everything for the Lethal Collective. So you got to definitely, well, I would appreciate it rather if you would go and subscribe. Much appreciated. All right. What's going on? 9996 Streaming Insomniacs. What's going on? Heck yeah, that's Text 2 Train. You better believe it, buddy. It was that train is rolling. In fact, I right out here in the back. It's purring. I got it ready to go. JJ says, I'm ready to run this chat. I'm the new engineer of the Stew Train. JJ, you have to apply for that job, man. You got to apply to be the engineer of the train. I'm the conductor of the train. But, it's always good to have an engineer on board as well. That's a good league. Okay, good. That's a good league. Thanks, Now It's Dark. Katie says the Lethal Collective is amazing. Thank you, Katie. We have a great time. Hey, Jason. What's up, Steven? How's your day going? Give me a thumbs up. My day is going fantastic. Thank you. I hope yours is as well. So was my dog. One of my dogs. She's having a good day, too. Extras, what do you think of the new TV show, Pretty Liars? I am enjoying it, all right? It's so funny you say that. So I've seen the first 3 episodes, and I'm watching them with my niece, okay? My niece, because her and I have a history of that show going way back. And so she's actually coming over tonight, like in a couple hours from now. She's going to be swinging over here, and we're going to watch episode 4, 5, and 6, and maybe 7 if we can get to it. If 7's even out, I'm not sure. But we're enjoying the show. I'm enjoying the show. I mean, the first episode we hear Wes Craven in it. I'm like, okay, you got me. I'm in. Let's go. But I love the callback to horror movies. They're doing some good referencing, some good callbacks, and yeah, it's turning out to be a good whodunit. So I like the first 3 episodes. So I'm very excited tonight. I'll be watching the rest that are out there. We're just gonna binge them one after another. So very much looking forward to that. How do you like it, Extra? You like it? Do you like it as well? Hey, Now It's Dark. Yeah, it really is a lot of fun. We stream twice a week, so definitely check it out. Subscribe to the channel, and we'll be there. We'll be there tomorrow on Monday. Yeah, tomorrow afternoon. We'll be back on the channel. Oh yeah, Dewey's dying in death. Yeah, I was not a fan. I was still not a fan of that. Not necessary. I always listen to you while on my way to work, man. That's great. Thank you. Yeah, Dewey did not have to die. I'm not gonna go back and dig up those bones, but yeah, I agree. He didn't have to die. There are a lot of ways you could have gotten Sidney Prescott to that place, to Woodsboro, without just saying, "Oh well, let's just kill Dewey. That's gonna bring Sid back." Well, yeah, it does, but it's not the only way. That's always been my issue. Because I've heard so many people say, it's the only way Sidney would have ever come back. No, there's not. I'm not convinced of that at all. So, yeah, I know. Let's see. Tatiana with a question. What's your opinion on the new cast in Scream 6? I'm very curious about Dermot Mulroney's character. He's a good actor. Yeah, he is a very good actor. I agree. And I think it's a great cast. They've done a good job of trying to cover up, the Dewey's absence, obviously, and Nev's absence. So I think they've done a good job with that. I'm happy with the cast. I did a video last week. I don't know if you guys have seen it or not, but it's called Debbie Salt 2.0. If you have not watched it, I would encourage you to go check it out. It's a theory video, and it's one that I seriously hold to, that we're going to be getting that Debbie Salt character in Scream 6, but it's going to be a man this time because they hired these three older actors, Josh Segarra, Dermot Mulroney, and Henry Czerny. And these three are older gentlemen. And I mean, it just makes total sense. It's like, okay, they're loading up the deck. One of these three is going to be Debbie Salt. They're going to go that route where he's going to be the parent or grandparent or sibling, one of those three, of one of the victims or one of the killers. So I'm totally calling it now. I think it's most likely going to be Josh Segarra, who's going to be Ghostface Killer. But it could be Dermot as well, who's behind it, as being a police detective. He has access to everything. It could be real easy for him to do that, to be a vigilante even killer, going out killing people he thinks is the Ghostface Killer based on the clues he finds at the crime scene. Those are all possibilities. But it could even be Henry Czerny pulling the strings. He could be the dean of the college, or he could be the theater teacher, the drama teacher for Blackmore University. But either way, check it out, guys. Just see what you think about it. Debbie Salt 2.0 is the video. Go take a look at it and tell me what you think about it. What's your opinion? But I really do. I'm gonna be stunned if one of those three men are not behind this. I'll be stunned. And hopefully I will be. I would be so thrilled if completely wrong and they have nothing to do with it. None of them. I'd be like, yeah, nice. Of course, and the trailer's going to tell us a lot too. So we'll see. Katie says, yay, I'm finally off. Good job, Katie. Well done. You got your work done for the day. So glad. Okay, here comes a question in from the Dreaming Insomnia, which I was on their podcast just a couple weeks ago, and will be joining me on the channel. I got to get a hold of you to get a schedule, man. Don't worry, I hadn't forgotten. I will have you on for sure this month. I'm gonna see if we can get dates figured out to come on as a guest and maybe join a watch party. I'll send you a message. We'll be talking. But anyways, Dreaming Insomniacs official says, random question, what are your tips for other creators on starting a merch line? All right, so here's the way I would recommend it. And I would, first of all, what's beautiful and great about the day we live in and the internet that we have now. One second, I need to take a drink. Sorry. Excuse me. Okay. The great thing is the days are over that it used to be where you literally had to, hello Bumbles, baby, I'm streaming right now. Come on. I'm streaming. People don't want to see you up there like that blocking everything. Oh, come on. Okay, I'll see if this will work. All right. So Bumblebee is my baby girl. This is my baby girl. She's a pug. She's precious. And she wants to spend every single moment of every single day doing this. Snuggling, cuddling, it doesn't matter. She just wants to be with me. And I know, baby. I know. She loves to give kisses. All right, so here's the thing. Oh gosh, Bumblebee. Regarding okay, come on, sweetheart. Let's do this later. Lay down next to me. Okay, there you go. All right, Bumblebee had to make her appearance. She had to get her screen time. Alrighty, so back to what we're talking about here. Regarding merchandise, man, what I've been trying to say for 5 minutes is that we don't live in the day and age where you have to manufacture your stuff. I mean, there was a time where you had to go have shirts made up in multiple sizes. And they were sitting in boxes in your house, or in your garage, whatever. That's not the day we're in now. So my recommendation is start a merch line. Start it. Doesn't matter what size your channel is. Doesn't matter. Get it started now. Because number one, never underestimate, and I say this especially because, and it doesn't matter what size your channel is or what your following size is, but I say to this, especially for newer creators, not necessarily you Dreaming Insomniacs, but it applies to everyone. But for folks that are brand new, starting out, you want to always, the slogan that says "dress for the job you want," right? You've heard that before. You want to dress for the job. So I say it like this: hit the ground running. Now that doesn't mean you have to do like 1,000 things, but I would say start merchandise right away. Because even if you have just a few followers, just a few subscribers, you never know of that, whatever. If let's say you have 50 followers, 20 followers. I'm talking about really low, just getting started. You don't know if 10 of those 20 people would love to wear your merchandise. That they are such a supporter, such a fan of what you do and who you are, that they would be proud to wear your shirt with your logo on it. And so some people say, well, I'm going to wait till I get a certain number of subscribers before I do merch. And you can do that if you want. But my thing is this: there's no risk to start it now, because you get hooked up with a company like I did, which is Teespring, and they are responsible for the manufacturing and shipping of everything. Now, granted, your profits are much lower, because you're not going to, and I always tell people, I don't do this. Sure, I get a couple bucks on this stuff, but that's about it. I don't do the merchandise to make money and get wealthy. And that's not going to happen. That's about, the margins are so small. The reason I do it though, I get a couple bucks. It does help. It does help financially a little bit. But the main reason is because number one, people enjoy it. People have shared with me. They're like, hey, I really enjoy your channel. I want to wear some channel merch. I want to help share your channel to people. And that's the other thing, is it's branding. It gets awareness. Because, if you have a shirt and it says, Dreaming Insomniacs, and people were like, oh, what's that about? Someone wears, oh, what exactly does that mean? That's the whole point. Well, that's a really great band. It's a really great, channel on YouTube. That's the point of it. And you just never know. So I say it like this. My advice is start now. Don't wait. Have someone. If you're not a good designer, it's okay. Like, I'm not a good designer. I'm very upfront. God didn't give me gifts in art, design, crafting, drawing, animation, whatever. None of that stuff. That's not in my wheelhouse. That is not the talents he chose to give me. I have talents in other areas. I'm creative in other things, writing songs, performing music, creating videos, editing videos, marketing, all of these kind of things. There's a lot of things that talents in that others don't, and that's why we're a body. We all play different parts. But I know my limitations. Know your limitations, number one. And if you're not gifted in an area like of a logo design or these kind of things, then it's just admit it and don't worry about it. There's people that are. There's people like, I've had generous people here in my chat, in my stream, that have offered, like my Cult of Craven logo. I showed you guys just a minute ago. The merchandise I just launched, literally just a couple days ago. That was not designed by me. That was designed by two people in this community, Carrie Crave Cinema and Jackie Elaine, who are talented in that area. They have gifts in that area. They designed that from scratch. So my point is, first of all, start with a design. When you have that, go pedal to the metal. Get with a company like Teespring, because you can design all your shirts. You can design the logo, and you can insert the logo. Whether you can size it where you want it to be. All of the other accessories they offer, tons of stuff, and it requires no minimum orders of like quantities or anything like that. Everyone who buys from there for your merch, the company creates it and ships it. You don't have to do anything. All you do is design and share, and then that's it. You'll get notified when you get a shirt sold, and whatever your profit margin is, whatever that, you get a few bucks there. There it is. That's it. And your merch is going out to people that are passionate about you, because people that buy merchandise, they're passionate about you. They're passionate about what you're doing. Whoever you are as a content creator, they're passionate about your channel, your content, but most importantly, I find they're really passionate about you. They are a fan of you as a creator. And those are the folks that will be willing to buy merchandise. So anyway, that's my advice, man. I hope that helps. My advice: start now. If you don't have it now, start it. Get it out. There's no reason to wait. And that will only, help those that want to help you by sharing your brand. They'll help them jump on the bandwagon with you and do it. And so go for it. Go for it. Okay. Let's take a look here. What's up, Chrissy? Welcome. As always, tardy to the party. It's all right. You're all right. No worries. Okay. Let's see. All right, guys. And once again, hey, we're getting close to hitting 100 likes, guys. We're at 73. So if you have not hit that thumbs up button, if you would, please, I would love for us to hit 100. We're only 27 away from hitting 100 on this stream. And guys, if you want to make my day today, really make my day, help me get to 100 likes on this stream. I would just be ecstatic. Chrissy, thank you for being here. Extron, you're all over what I'm already thinking about, buddy. I'm going to be doing a video on it. I've talked about it on streams, but I haven't put a video out. But I will be doing a video soon on Dr. Mathis and Corey. I think they're connected, 100%. Marcus, I shot him 6 times. I'm right there with you for sure on a Mel Debbie Salt. Yep. And will Jack Champion's character be related to Stu? Vince's brother, maybe. And do you link Leslie Mocker? Or do I think Leslie Mocker will be in 6? Okay. So I'll break this down one by one. Will Jack Champion's character be related to Stu? It's highly possible. Because not only does he look like a young Stu in a lot of ways, what the most interesting part of it is, he started following Matthew Lillard on social media, like when it came real close to time by him coming on board. He started following Matthew Lillard out of the blue. That to me is an indication. It's something to, now Bumbles, come on, we've already done this once, honey. Come on, baby. I'll pet her for a little bit down here. Yeah, I think that, we've already gotten a little bit of indication, possibly based on him following Matthew Lillard on social media. Why? I don't know. But it's very interesting. So I could see him being related to Stu. Yes, I could see that happening. And again, maybe again, putting down the breadcrumbs, guys, for Scream 7, Return of Stu Macher. I'm telling you guys, if Stu's coming back, and I hope that he is, if they're going to bring him back in this trilogy, I'm sticking with it, and I'm saying it's going to be in 7. It's not going to be in 6. It's going to be in 7, and I really do hope we see some more breadcrumbs laid out like we got in 5. Because there are breadcrumbs, guys, in 5. There's actually several breadcrumbs in 5 that are pointing us to Stu Macher. Okay? So, anyway, I hope that we get that in 6 as well. I really do. We'll see. We'll see, Marcus. Lisa says, I feel like Dermot will be Judy Hicks's dad. Oh, but he'll be a red herring the entire time. He kept saying he watched Scream 4 and 5 for his research. Yes. He's the only non-legacy character in, she's the only other non-legacy character in both. That's a very good observation. I've been saying that I also believe Dermot is the father of someone from Scream 4. I think in my mind, that's 100% the case. because I don't think he would be watching Scream 4 to prepare for this role if he wasn't a father of someone in that movie. So yeah, I agree. My thought has always been Kirby or Jill or Olivia. Rebecca has been brought up as a possibility too. Marcus has brought her up because she was from New York, a publicist's office. But Judy Hicks is an interesting thought. It's an interesting idea. And the fact that she was also in 5 is interesting too. Now, of course, he would need to watch 5 just because Gale and the core 4 and all that. But that's a great observation, Lisa, and I think you might be onto something there. That's entirely possible. Give me 1 second here. Am I trying to get this cord? There we go. My dog insists on participating today. So that's a great theory, Lisa. It's entirely possible. I could definitely see that happening for sure. All right, Conrad, you take care, my man. Go and have family time now. Absolutely. I'll be on the stream tomorrow. Good. I'll see you tomorrow night, 9 o'clock Central. Thank you so much. Good doggy, puppy. I know. Thank you, Blackest Eyes. Thank you. Bumblebee is like I say, she's my special girl. Yeah. Oh, that's funny. Marcus says they love the belly rubs. She loves the belly rubs. Oh my gosh. My dog's the same way. Yep. See you, man. Oh, man. Okay. I see we got a super chat in here. Hold on a second. Let me get to the super chat. Let me get down there. Jen, look at Jen coming in with a $10 super chat. Jen, thank you. Oh my goodness. I apologize for my disappearing. No apologies necessary. Besides my browser freezing, I'm at my mom's house. Oh, of course, that's right. Yes. She had a stroke and is in rehab. I'm taking care of 4 dogs, a cat, and my disabled brother. Hang on, guys. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Oh. Okay, I'm back. So Jen, yeah, I take care of 4 dogs, a cat, and my disabled brother. Jen, God bless you, Jen. I know your situation. We've talked a little bit offline about it, and man, just yeah, keep hanging in there. No apologies necessary. Look, the fact that you even are able to join this is I just think is incredible, honestly, with everything going on right now in your world right now. I know that's a lot. It's a whole lot. So I honestly wasn't even expecting to see it because of all that. And so thank you for being here at all. Thank you for being here. And I know that you're always here when you can be, Jen. So don't apologize. I appreciate it, but not necessary. I understand. And I'm still praying for your family. I am every day now. I've been praying for your mom, and that she heals and recovers, and that rehab goes well, and that you get through these next few days while you're there. And I know you being there has to mean the world to her. I know. So that's awesome, Jen, that you're there and you're showing support for your mom and your brother and 4 dogs and a cat. That's incredible. So Jen, thank you again for that generous super chat. And for you, let's see. For you, I think that let's get this stew train. We were talking a lot about the stew train today, and I think it's only appropriate. It's been a little while. Let's hear from Matthew Lillard, guys. Let's get that stew train up. Get it up. Here we go.
How would you envision Stu returning to Scream 5?
Scarred? Well, he's not in 5, I'll tell you that. But whenever he comes back somewhere in the future, because that's what happens in horror movies all the time, they bring the killers back. He's scarred, but yet handsome with great abs.
He feels he didn't die.
I didn't, dude. I will throw a TV on my face right now to prove it. On TV, I will be like, here's the deal. This 2-ton TV, I'm going to throw on my face. And if I die, then I will let this moment go.
I think the TVs now you wouldn't die, but the TVs back then you definitely would.
I would not die. I would not die. They had to add those sparks. Those sparks aren't real.
So I would like to argue on behalf of the stupidheads out there that he is still alive.
I'll tell you what, man. If you're on a stew train, that gets me hyped every time. I mean, I made that clip a little while back, a couple months ago, maybe even longer than that. Maybe I think back in May. It's been a while, but anyway, that still gets me so fired up. I hope it gets you guys fired up still as well. All right, let's take a look here. Yeah, Marcus says, yeah. That's interesting, especially since she's being that she was a cop, maybe following his footsteps. Yeah, that is exactly. I think that's a really great theory. And I hadn't really stopped to think about Judy a whole lot because I've always just been so focused on Kirby, Jill, and the other girls that I never really have given much thought to Jill. I mean, sorry, to Judy. I like it. I like it. Blackest Eye says, I lost my baby Lola last year. She was my dad's dog. So much. Oh, I'm sorry about that, man. I know it's so hard. It's the worst part about owning dogs and pets is that you know you're going to lose them, and at some point you just hope it's years away, you know. But we love them while we've got them. Spoil them rotten. Give them the life. Give them their best life, and that's something you can always look back on and say, you know what. I gave these dogs or this dog or this cat or whatever their very best possible life, you know, that I could give them. So, thank you, Dr. Aaron. She is adorable. I love my little bumblebee. And Paul's coming in with a $2 super chat. What's up, Paul Krupa? Hi, Craven. Been gone a while, but back like stew. Yes. Welcome back, Paul. I'm glad you're back. It has been a while, man. Good to see you. And yes, just like you, Stu will be back. Scream 7. Let's go. Jen says, thanks, everyone. It's stressful. Being here helps. Well, I'm so glad, Jen, that, you know, these couple hours on the stream today and maybe tomorrow night, if you're able, can be maybe a little escape, a little bit of time for yourself, and you can put in your headphones or just go find your room where it's quiet and turn the speakers up and just, you know, escape things for a little bit. That's great. That's what I hope it does for you. Marcus, you caught it, man. I'll be right back. You heard it. That's right. That's funny. Awesome. Man, we're at 79. Oh my gosh, guys. We're 21. We're only 21 likes away. Jen says, I wear my Stew Train shirt and no one gets it. That's all right. Hey, listen. All that means, Jen, is that it's an opportunity to educate them in the knowledge of Stu's return. That's all. Just look at it as an opportunity. I love it. Oh my gosh. Get it up. Chrissy has a question. What do you think about a prequel with Dr. Loomis, young Michael Myers? Yeah, I'm just thinking about it. I like the idea. Oh boy, both of my pugs are playing right now. They're having playtime. If you hear that in the background, if you're in the background. Uh, so Chrissy, I like the idea of a prequel. Like it does. It sounds fun. It's like it's got good potential. My only concern really is the Loomis character because we have such a high bar with Donald Pleasance that if in order to pull that off, like pull it off where you really feel like, okay, yeah, I'm into this. I'm not like I believe this. That's the hard part because he would be playing Dr. Sam Loomis, which is Donald Pleasance's character. Not even like a family member, like related to him or something. He's playing him, whoever this actor would be. So that's the hard part for me, Chrissy, is to find an actor that could pull off Loomis as Loomis, not just like as a inspired by Loomis, but actually Loomis character. But if they could do that, I would be interested in that. I think that it would have a shot to do something. Let's see here. Tatiana says, now I'm very curious about what you mean about breadcrumbs in Scream 5. Yeah. Do I have to watch the movie again? Maybe to see what you meant? I'm going to be very scared if Stu is really back. Yeah, there are definitely breadcrumbs in that movie. There are things that I can tell you, like just for example, and there's a video actually. There's a video called Stu's Clues instead of Blues Clues. I tried to be funny with the name and just called it Stu's Clues, but I don't know if anyone ever actually gets the joke or not. But anyway, or not joke, but like the reference. There's a video though, and I'll try to find it on the channel here. It is that's the name of the video. I'll try to put a link to it, Tatiana, so you can check it out. And it's some of the clues that I identified in the movie that Stu is involved. And it's not the only ones though, because there actually are some that are beyond just this. Let's take a look here. I'm trying to find it. Why can't I find it? Interesting. Well, I'm going to keep looking for it. And Jen, if you're still here, Jenical, if you happen to see the video, I know it's on the channel. I'm scrolling through my videos. But you know, sometimes when you're scrolling, you're trying to find something so fast that you literally like go right over it and you miss it. Oh, I found it. So there you go. That's what happened. All right, I'm going to put a link to it. So this might help get you started on the breadcrumbs trail, Tatiana. Let me get this over to you. Let's see. All right, so this is the video. If any of you are wondering about some of the breadcrumbs without watching the whole movie to locate them, what have you, here they go. These are Stu's Clues. There's the link in the chat. Check that video out after this and leave a comment if you would. Let me know what you thought about those clues in the video. But yeah, there are breadcrumbs. There are definite breadcrumbs there. Stu Macher is talked about, mentioned more in Scream 5 than in any other sequel. This is the most times you hear his name. And so I believe the writers, James Vanderbilt and Guy Busick, they are laying breadcrumbs in 5 and to begin to lay a foundation to build upon for Stu's return in 7. That's why I think 6 is so crucial, because what breadcrumbs are we going to have? Are they going to continue to do that? And if Jack Champion, if his character ends up being related to Stu, then look out. We're going to have more crumbs. There they come. It's still adding on to what was in 5. To lay the groundwork and help prepare us for his return in Scream 7. Yep. Oh yeah, there you go. Lisa's already mentioning it. That's exactly what I just said. Yeah, he's mentioned at no less than 4 times. No 4 times he is mentioned, and that's more than by far, like way above any other sequel. Like, why are they continuing to drop Stu Macher's name, sprinkling it throughout this movie in different sections? It's because, I'm telling you guys, they're wanting to bring uh, audience awareness to Stu Macher. They are preparing us as fans, viewers, that Stu Macher is on. So, yeah, Dr. Aaron says, I think there's a reason they introduced Vince as Stu's nephew. Oh, I 100%. It may be revealed later on. Yeah, I believe so too. I'm choosing to believe they're writing this film in the way of a Kevin Williamson, Wes Craven. They're layering it. They're layering this thing. And that we are seeing the layer in Scream 5 for Stu Macher. So Marcus is saying 80 likes. Let's go. 20 more till Craven's at 100 for this stream. And we can do it, y'all. Shoot that like button. Heck yeah. Thank you so much, Marcus. That's right. We're at 81 right now. I just saw it click over. There you go. We're 19 away. That's so great. 19 away. We can do it. We got 45 people watching right now. I know we can do it, guys. Appreciate that so much, man. Let's see. Hello, Mrs. Presley. Welcome to the stream. I so hope Stu comes back. Yes, me too. Oh, yeah. And that Stu train is ready to rock and roll. So stay tuned. It is on its way. And Katie says, I agree with Craven. Yeah. And we got, look here, we got a couple of super chats came through. We got Chrissy Blackwell with the $2 super chat. Chrissy, thank you very, very much. I don't see a comment there. So if you have a comment or a question, do please leave it in the chat like right now. And I will scroll down and look for it for your super chat. Thank you so much. And then Chrissy, I see a second super chat for $2. Thank you so much. My goodness. Definitely let me know if you do anything specific you wanted to share. I'll get it up on the screen and we'll talk about it. For your super chats, I appreciate that so much. And while I'm waiting for your chat, Chrissy, this super chat, let's see here. How about we make sure we focus on our pronouns? Grammar is important, folks.
Is confusing.
It is confusing. Say your god pronouns.
Again, another movie that is a classic that a lot of people don't even know about. Murder by Death, 1974. It's an oldie. You guys got to check it out. I think you would enjoy it. All right. And Rage on the track. What's up, Rage on the track? Dewey clearly reveals Stu is alive. He's a real nutcase or whatever he said. Yeah. He called him a real Looney Tune. Yeah, when Dewey actually addressed the question, when Liv says, who's Stu Macher again? And Dewey's like, he's Billy Loomis's accomplice, a real Looney Tune. That's it. He didn't even say he was. You know, he didn't say, oh, he was Billy Loomis's accomplice. You know, he was a real Looney Tune, but you know, he's thankfully dead now or something. He didn't even use the past tense. It was present tense. He's Billy's accomplice. A real Looney Tune. Yep. Right. I'm telling you guys, breadcrumbs are there. Okay, man. No worries, Dreaming Insomniac. Thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate it. I'm going to be wrapping the stream up here in about 5 or 10 minutes. We're winding down. Thanks for being here, man. Hope to see you tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Central, and I'll be in touch. I'll shoot you a message on Instagram because you'll be coming on soon to be a guest, and I'm looking forward to it. Thank you. Extron says Pretty Little Liars is good. Episode 5 is my least favorite. Okay. Well, I've only watched the first 3, so I'm watching 4, 5, and 6 tonight in like an hour from now. Oh, that's right, Dustin. Yep. All right, let's see. Guys, I'm going to go about another 10 minutes, guys, and call it a day. Tatiana says, thank you for the link. You're welcome. I will check it out. Great. I'm super suspicious when watching Scream and what they're going with the story and who's behind it. I'll check the video for more information. Yeah, definitely check it out. See what you think. And I have another video called Stu's Motives, which I put out like 2 days before that video when I talk about his motives for returning. Yeah. So definitely check it out for sure. All right. All right, what else do we got? Let's see here. Checking up on the chat. Zach Extron says, Craven, how do you feel about Zach Cherry not being on the Stew train? I mean, everyone has a right to be on it or off the train, obviously. I mean, of course, I wish he was. That would be great. But I respect him. I respect that he's not. It's okay. When we did this whole People versus Stu Macher trial or court proceedings, really, back in June, I told all the team that was involved, I said, look, the reason I want to do this is not because I want to try to make people change their minds on Stu. It's strictly to show you why I believe he's alive. Why I don't believe it's insane to think he survived those injuries. And if in the process of that, people do become or do get on the Stu train, I should say, then that's great. And a lot of people have. Like a lot of folks have said, hey, I wasn't really on a Stu train before, but after watching this and seeing this objective evidence you're presenting, I'm convinced now he's alive. Yeah. And I think if you objectively watch that evidential portion where we talk about the TV falling on his head, blood loss, and electrocution, if you look at those 3 sections alone and you look at the statistical data, the information we have on those as far as survival rates and all that, the percentages are overwhelmingly high that he lived. And it's like not even like an opinion. It's really medical facts. And anyway, if someone sees that information and they still say no, he didn't live, then I could say is, you're entitled to that view. And I'll respect that. But I think I think it has for reasons other than evidence. It's a volitional choice that Stu's dead. Believe that. No matter what you show me, I'm not going to accept it as evidence to make me change my mind. There are people out there. Sorry, guys, these lights are just for some reason bugging my eyes, blinking a little bit. I'll turn them a little bit different here. Anyway, there are some people that believe things based on volitional will and choice, not based on evidence. So, anyway. Chrissy, you sent me those super chats, so you got a chat on your side. I just wanted to say, okay, about the prequel to Halloween sounds good. I would like to see that and how Loomis got to be Michael Myers' doctor. Yeah. Totally. Again, it's an intriguing idea. I think it sounds fun. It's all about execution. It really is. It's all about execution, pulling up, right casting, excellent writing. Yeah, all of that. And all that's gonna have to be there. Let's see here. Oh, hey, got another super chat just came through. What's up, Colby? What's going on, Colby, with the $10 super chat? Thank you, man. That's so generous again. Much appreciated. Wow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Again, I don't see a comment here, Colby. So if you have a comment or question, please put it in the chat right now, and I will get it up. Otherwise, thank you. If you don't, then thank you so much for your support. You know that you're here and you're listening and you're enjoying the content to the point of you wanting to send a super chats in. That's really generous of you. So thank you so much. And for Colby's clip, let's see what do we got. What do we got here? I think we'll do another Wes clip for a $10 super chat. So here comes, guys, another clip regarding celebrating the life of Wes Craven. Thanks, Colby. This one's for you.
When they discuss the history of horror movies, where will Wes Craven's name be?
Well, Larry, he reinvented the genre several times. He began with those gritty, nasty, hardcore films, A Last House on the Left and The Hills Have Eyes. And then he did the Nightmare on Elm Street franchise, which exploited surrealism and the imagination and the dreamscape, the landscape of the nightmare. And then he reinvented again with Scream fantasies. And, had Wes not passed, I'm sure he would have probably come up with some hooks for the new reinvented Scream on television. So he literally reinvented horror 3 times in my lifetime.
What's Wes Craven's legacy?
Well, I think in terms of the business, he redefined horror many times over. People Under the Stairs, I think it's a great film. It was really, powerful to me early on, but I think he continued to redefine the genre. And, personally, and I think for those who worked with him, he brought a grace to things that, sometimes is lacking on film sets. And, he's the leader of a crew of, 150 people and sets the tone. And it's always a pleasure to show up at work for him.
And he enjoyed scaring us.
He loved scaring us.
Oh, Wes, we miss you, Wes. I know your spirit, your energy, your spirit is alive and well, and it lives in the films that you made, Wes. And every time, ladies and gentlemen, you put in a Wes Craven movie, whether it's going back to, like Robert Englund said, to the 70s when he started with his gritty films, or in the 80s with Nightmare and Shocker and Serpent and the Rainbow and Deadly Friend, Deadly Blessing, all of those great 80s movies. Then you go into the 90s and People Under the Stairs and Vampire in Brooklyn and Scream, Wes Craven's New Nightmare, Scream 2. And then you go into the 2000s and you hit Scream 3 and you hit Curse and you hit Music of the Heart, you hit Red Eye, you hit Scream 4, you hit My Last Soul to Take. Yes, guys, I don't have a sheet in front of me. I know Wes Craven is my man. I know his films inside and out. And when you go through and you watch those guys, everyone in this chat right now, if you go, the next time you put on a Wes Craven movie, remember this. When you hit to stream it or put a DVD in, or if you're really old school and you put in a VHS tape you had collected back from the day, whatever it is, every time we put on a Wes Craven movie and push play, we are keeping his legacy alive. You're keeping his legacy alive, guys. Every time you watch that movie, he's living on through what's on that screen. That's his work. That is him. That is him on the screen. That is his creation that he brought to life. And so as long as we keep watching his movies, we keep talking about his legacy, we keep remembering him, he'll live forever. He'll live forever in the annals of film, horror film history, just like Hitchcock lives on today and so many others. Wes will still be talked about 50 years from now. But it's up to us now that he's gone. We're the first generation. We really are. We were alive when he died. There's going to come a day down the road, a long way down the road, where people who were alive when he died are gone, are almost all gone. And so it's our responsibility as that first generation. It's our responsibility to not only keep it alive, his legacy alive, but to pass it down. Pass it down. Pass it down to the next generation of horror fans, the kids of today, the high school teenagers of today, the kids in their 20s today. Pass it on to them. The films they've never seen, never heard of. Let them know, this is Wes Craven. This guy made it responsible, or made it possible, for you to go to watch those films in cinema that you're watching right now. He had a big hand in that. He had a big hand in that. Not only in the 70s and 80s and the 90s, in the 2000s, but period. In the genre, period. I mean, he resurrected the slasher genre. It was dead. It was all but dead, guys. Direct to DVD in the 90s. It was so bad. Wes brought us back. Us slasher fans, us, back. He breathed new life into this genre of slasher films. And we're still reaping the benefits today from 25 years ago, what Wes did with that one film, Scream '96. That one movie changed everything. And we're still getting movies today, X, all the TCM, or all the movies over these last years. These are all can be pointed back to that moment in '96, in December 20th, when Scream came out and Wes resuscitated the genre that was nearly dead, in a coma. So guys, listen, let us never forget how we got here. Let's never forget the past of these films that we love so much. And let's never forget the man who at least 2 times, well, actually, no, 3 times, changed the face of a horror genre. Incredible. Not another one like him. John Carpenter, outstanding director. Probably my second favorite historical director. I'm talking about like all-time directors. But Wes, he didn't even have the thumbprint that Wes had. Wes brought the horror genre back 3 times. Revitalized it. Completely changed the face of it. So guys, anyway, I wanted to spend a little time because this is Wes's month. It's August. This is his month. And I'm going to continue to always touch on Wes in these streams. And his name is always above my head. It's a constant reminder of who he is. Wes Craven, right there. That's the guy. And that's why he inspired me, the name Craven, something scary. The minute it came to me, it was like an epiphany. It was one of those moments where I wasn't sitting there like grinding out ideas, writing ideas down. It literally came to me. I heard it in my head, if that makes any sense. It was Craven, something scary. That was it. I said, "Oh my gosh!" All of the bells started going off, and I said, "That's it. That's it. That's the name." And thus, here we are. And by the way, real quick, Colby, who chat in, thanks for the Wes Craven video. He was such a remarkable human being, as you are, my friend. Oh, thank you. Much love for the channel. Get train. Colby, you know what? Let me tell you something, man. Yes, And you have been so generous today in your super chats. So if you will message me, Colby, if you will message me on Instagram or Twitter right now or here in a minute when the stream ends, I'm starting to wrap up. I will, if you would like the Stew Train ticket, the official ticket to the Stew Train, that's right, guys. I actually have tickets. If you're new to the channel, I haven't talked about it in a little bit. If you want to represent and show that you're on the Stew Train for $5 super chat right now, I will message you a digital copy of the Stew Train ticket. And I have had people tell me that they have printed this ticket out and they've framed it. It's hanging up in their offices at work. Somebody told me they have it on their office, on their desk at work, framed up. And they're proudly displaying that they are on the Stew Train. So again, conversation starter. You know, if you want to put this out there for people to see, you can do it. So it's just a $5 super chat. If you want to send one in right now, you got 5 minutes literally, and I'm going to say goodnight. So you have 5 minutes for a ticket if you want one. Put in a $5 super chat and just say Stew Train ticket, and I will message it to you or email it to you. And Colby, you go ahead and message me if you would on Instagram or Twitter, or you can email me at cravensomething.scary@gmail.com, and I will send you the Stew Train ticket, my friend. I will give you the ticket, and you'll be able to get on that train. I came back because I don't want to do laundry yet. That's so me. That is so me. That is hilarious. I love it. Black Assai says, I'm on the Stew Train now, though. My mind changed. Good. I'm so glad. And I'll tell you this. My dogs are so excited about the Stew Train. Yeah. Black Assai says, you may not remember this when I first saw it. It was the video about Stu being alive. Okay. I said it doesn't make sense because he's a big deal to the town, so Sydney would know if he's like, oh, okay, yeah. Now I see what you're saying. Now you're on the Stew Train. See, Black Assai, that's what I'm talking about. Black Assai was not on the Stew Train, but he came around here to the channel, watched the videos, listened to the evidence, and changed his mind. That's fantastic. I love hearing that. Love that. Rage on the Track says, thoughts on Red Eye? Oh, one of my favorites. Red Eye? All right, I'm going to go out and say this, and this is controversial. Or it may not be controversial, but it's probably arguable anyway. I'm going to call it right now. Red Eye, the most underrated Wes Craven film of his career. That movie, when I saw that in theaters, I said, this movie better be nominated for something in the Academies. This movie better be recognized. That movie, that should have been a $150 million franchise movie. It was that well done. I mean, Wes Craven brought all of his crew that's worked with him for all those years. He had all of his people there working with him. And the performances by Cillian Murphy and Rachel McAdams are absolutely top-notch. Everything about that movie is top-notch, frankly. The cinematography, I mean, all of Wes's film cinematography is the bomb. He nailed that. He was a master about that because he used to actually make films and edit them himself. So he knows about that stuff. He knew about that stuff. Red Eye's fantastic, Rage. I'm going to be doing a live watch party for Red Eye here on the channel. And it's going to be coming up either this week or next week. So stay tuned. I hope you can be there for that. All right. Yep, Wayne agrees. It's so underrated. I know, it is. It's ridiculous. Every single time I watch Red Eye, I'm like, are you kidding me? How are we not like putting Red Eye as one of the lead-off movies when we talk about Wes? Like, oh yeah, there's Nightmare, there's Scream, there's Last House, there's Red Eye. Like, it should be right there. It really should, in my opinion. Oh, I know, buddy. Yep. All right, guys. Exactly, Marcus. That's right. They were. The slashers were on their last leg. I mean, they were like almost dead. And man, Wes came back and boom. Ray says Drew Barrymore was planned to be for City's character. Does that mean Nev was going to be Casey or wasn't originally going to be cast? I don't know the answer. So I'm going to be honest with you. I don't know. That's a good question. I have a feeling Nev would have been cast because she was already, I think, high up in the mix there. So I don't know the answer for sure, though, on that. That's a great question. I don't know who. I'm trying to think if I know anyone who might know. Lynn McCree probably would not know that one, but I could ask her. Speaking of Lynn McCree, guys, hey, if you listen, a week from tomorrow, Lynn McCree, who plays Maureen Prescott, will be joining me here on the channel, guys. That's right. Lynn McCree is coming back to the channel August the 22nd, 1 week from tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. Central. I will have for 1 hour. She's super busy, but she carved out an hour to come hang out with us on the channel for a Q&A live stream. So Maureen Prescott on the channel, guys, right here, 8/22, a week from tomorrow. So I hope you guys will all be here and make time to come for that. What's up, ATG? Good to see you. Glad you are here. Tatiana says, thank you, Craven. Red Eye, exactly. I'm looking forward to seeing that. I'm happy you all liked the movie. I thought it was just me. Cillian is very much intense in that movie. Yes, he is. He is so, so good. Blackest Eyes, have you seen Wes Craven's Last House on the Left from 72 and The People in the Hills Have Eyes? Oh, man, make sure. Take care, Marcus. Have a good night, buddy. Glad you're here. And I'll see you tomorrow, my friend. Literally, I'll see you. I'll see you on the panel tomorrow night at 9 o'clock Central. Yes, Lisa, that is so true. A true definition of a psychological thriller. It's so true. Guys, I'm at 85 likes on the stream. I'm going to end this thing. I'm going to say 5 minutes now. I said that a minute ago, but I'm going to go another 5 minutes because we're having a good time. So 5 more minutes, guys. And if you've not hit that thumbs up button, please do so. I was trying to get to 100 before the stream ended, and we're only 15 away. And so, you know what? We'll see. I think we can do it. It's not happen, but we're going to give it our best shot. All right. Paul's got a theory. He says there'll be 3 killers. One we won't know about until Scream 7, Stu Macher, and 2 who are working independently for different reasons and don't know about each other until the end. My theory. Yeah, that's actually kind of in line with what my theory is, Paul, as well. I believe we're going to have 2 killers, and I would not be surprised if we have Dermot Mulroney as a vigilante killer trying to kill people that he thinks is the killer. And then we have the actual killer who's killing for another reason. He's actually Ghostface. And then Stu Macher is behind this whole thing. He's involved in some way, and he's the 3rd killer. That will be revealed in 7. So that's what I'm thinking, Paul. Yep. What's up, Motor Triplet? Welcome to the stream. Glad you are here. Extron, how old were you when Scream 96 came out? Oh, gosh. When Scream came out, I was 22 years old. Yep, I was 22 years old when I went to see that movie in January, the first week of January, 1997. I was there in the theater. It was absolutely amazing. I'll net it. It was absolutely fantastic. Um, I knew when I saw that movie, I had witnessed something very special, very unique, very original. All of that just it was just incredible. So yeah, I can't. All I can say is that movie completely blew my mind. And I always say this, it's still blowing my mind. It's never stopped. So, Wayne, thanks, Craven, and everyone in the chat. I represent all Sydney, Australia. Yes, you do. Yes, you do, my friend. And it's always great, Wayne, to see you. I appreciate your loyalty and your support. Tatiana says, when did you say you're going to do a video ready? Well, I don't know yet. What we're doing, Tatiana, we're going to do a live watch party. So what it's going to be is we're going to watch the movie together live. So I'll have a panel with like 2 or 3 people joining me, and then all of you here in the live chat who want to come, and everyone will put in their DVDs or their streaming and queue it up, and then I'll count us in like 3, 2, 1, go, and everyone will hit play. And we'll all watch the movie together at the same time. And you can chat. We can chat about it. We can talk about it. You'll see our reactions on the panel. We'll guys in the chat and see what you're thinking about it. So they're really fun. These watch parties are a lot of fun. And I don't have a date yet, Tatiana, but I will soon. It could be as early as today or tomorrow. I'll have it scheduled. So stay tuned. Make sure you have your notifications turned on for the channel, so that way when I send out the watch party, you'll get notified. Or also, Tatiana, if you're on social media, if you're on Instagram or Twitter, if you want to send me a direct message like today and just say, hey, can you please let me know when you set up the Red Eye watch party, I'll be happy to send you a message and respond and say, hey, it's up, just to make sure you get it. So hit me up on social media if you have not yet already. And if you guys are wondering about, by the way, what my social media is, here it is. There you go. I recommend hitting me up on Twitter and Instagram. I do have a Facebook page for the channel that I post videos on, and I do check messages, but not nearly as often. So if you want to reach me much quicker, hit me up on Instagram there at Craven Something Scary, or Twitter at Craven Movies, and hit me up with a message there. That's how you can do it. So be sure you're following me, guys, on social media. I would greatly appreciate it, and that also helps keep you in touch with what I'm doing on videos. All right, guys, let's see here. All right, I'm going to do, let's see. All right, I'm going to do one more question, guys. One more question. Now, if any of you submit a super chat starting now and want to keep this stream going, I'll do that. Like if you want me to go, if you want to, like $1 a minute or something like that, I can do that. I can go longer for you. But if I don't get any super chats in the next, let's say 3 or 4 minutes while I'm talking about this question, then we'll just end it there. So super chat will extend the stream, but otherwise we're going to call it a day here in just a minute. Last question, unless I get a super chat. Rage on the Track, do you think we will get Scream 7 focused back on Sid as the lead? Now that she has kids, family, there's so much left to tell. Even Scream 4, besides the book, we didn't get many new details. Yeah, so I think so. I think if they can negotiate, repair the bridge. Nev came out last week and said she's willing to return if they come to her with a different attitude and a different offer. She's up to returning. So I would say yes. I think we'll get her back. I think that they can work this thing out. And hopefully they will. We'll see, obviously, but I believe that because that was the original plan. The plan was for her to have a cameo, and then she was going to have a featured role in 7. And it's almost, I always pictured it like this. This trilogy, it's about closing the past. And I think that's what Renaissance had in mind. They killed Dewey, and now we've got 6. Does Gale die? Maybe. I don't know. Does Kirby die? Maybe. I don't know. It's certainly possible. But I think it's almost like they're paying homage to the previous films, and they're winding it down. They're ending the past. They're slowly stopping the past from continuing into the future. And that's the way they're doing it. They're killing off characters. Nev's not coming back. And so that's what's happening. So what I could see happening, if they get Nev's contract worked out, they bring her back for 7. She's featured co-lead with Sam and Tara, if they both make it, and I think they will, in 6. And then you have the Stumacher showdown at the end with Sydney and Sam and Tara. And basically, they definitively kill Stu in that movie. And Sydney goes off into the sunset. That's it. It's like it's done now. And she can peacefully live. And then they say goodbye. That's what I'm hoping is going to happen, honestly, in 7. But it's all going to depend on the contract situation. You know? If they work out the contract, then it's going to be fine. Otherwise, they're going to have to figure out a whole new game plan for the outline of Scream 7. That's for sure. And they probably already are starting to work on that now, I would hope. So, yeah, they're going to have to repair some damage to get her back, and they're going to have to pay her fairly what she deserves. And she said she would consider it. If they come back with a different attitude, she said, a different offer, she said, I will definitely consider it. And I don't think that chapter's done. So she's very open to the idea of coming back. But of course, she's got to get paid fairly. So we'll see. But I will say this. Last thing I'm going to say, guys. Scream 6 is going to be weird. Because in Motor Trip, you're hitting on it right now, what I was about to say. It's going to be a weird movie because there's no Sidney Prescott. There's no Dewey Riley. And how weird is that going to be? To have a movie where both of these characters are such an important part of the film series. They're gone. They're just not there. And it's just going to be surreal. Honestly, surreal for me to be watching the screen and they're not there. So anyway, guys, that's where I'm going to leave it for today. This has been an awesome stream. You guys have been so nice, so generous. Thank you for all of the amazing super chats that you brought in today. Really helps me out. Tremendously helps out the channel. And hey, we finished with 87 likes, guys. That's not too bad. We're only 13 away from 100. And this is going to go into replay mode when this ends. And I think we'll get that 100 still. I think it'll still happen. People that couldn't watch it live. So this has been a lot of fun, though, guys. I hope you've all had a great time. And again, I much appreciate you all being here. And yeah, see you guys next time. Love you too. Don't forget, tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Central, I'm back here with my guest, Maverick Media. And I shot him 6 times. Marcus will be here. And we're going to be talking about our greatest fears and our greatest hopes for Halloween Ends and Scream 6 and a new Friday the 13th movie. Oh, that's right. We're going to be talking some Friday the 13th tomorrow night, mixed in with Scream and with Halloween Ends. Those are the 3 franchises that we're going to be talking about. So please come back, guys. You guys have a great evening too. Love it. Boo-boos. Boo-boos. Have a great day. You too. Thank you so much. Yeah, so glad you were here. Come back, Lisa. Don't be a stranger now. See you, Rage. You take care as well. All right. All right, guys. I'm going to sign out. You guys have a wonderful rest of your night. And I will see you tomorrow night at 9 p.m. here on the channel. And I'll be seeing you tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. in the afternoon at the Lethal Collective channel. That's right. So don't forget. Lethal Collective tomorrow, 4:30 p.m. Central. And my stream at 9 p.m. All right, guys. Take care. See you next time.